Pretty solid pitching by the Astros. It was pretty good. But 10 punchies, one walk was in the first inning by Valdez. 8 of those last 10 strikeouts by our last 3 guys, VanWey, Wyman, and Misael, right? That's pretty good. Pretty good outing. A lot of strikes, pounding the zone, putting guys away. Valdez, 4 of his 6 outs, ground balls, efficient. That's solid performance.
Are you looking for anything in particular from Framber today?
No, exactly that. Efficiency and ground balls, getting the contact when he needs it. He didn't really need to use a lot of his off speed just because his fastball was so good early contact. Play really good defense behind him.
Yeah, a couple of those relievers go multiple innings too. Is that a pretty good weapon? You're trying to stay away from some other guys doing that, but it seems like you have some other guys that can do it.
Yeah, and something that we trying to identify some of those guys early in the spring, in the off season, just trying to bring some guys that can give us multiple outs, trying to take some of the load off some of those back end of our relievers, and if those guys can do that, we'll take some load away from the rest of the bullpen.
You talked about VanWey this morning. Just what did you think about him?
That was really good, and he actually faced the top of the order. There was a few lefties in there. He threw some really good changeups. So I was very pleased with that first outing.
Did Framber need to throw any more after he came out like his
No, that was that kind of what he all needed to do today. So no need for him to go in the pan and an extra 10-15 pitches. That was good enough.
You've lost a couple of relievers to injury since the start of camp. Just how many open spots do you feel like you have in that bullpen right now?
The spots continue to be the same amount. I just like what I see from the guys who are, kind of competing, and some of the guys that might see some of those injuries as a way to sneak their way into the bullpen. So this, injuries, you don't want them, but creates opportunities. Some of those guys are taking advantage of those opportunities.